Hey everyone, Robin here from Florida. Just doing a little update. I wanted to mention my composter. Somebody saw my bumper sticker on my compost bin and it made me think, hey, I haven't done a compost type feed yet, or vlog, so I figured I would. First thing, if you're doing a composter, you need to get something like a kitchen composter, which is just a little craft. Mine has holes in it, and it also has, I need a tripod. It has a coal for filter for the smells and such. And if you look in here, you've got apples and some zucchini tops. Oh, and some fresh egg shells and some strawberry hulls and coffee grinds, some tea bags and tea holder papers. I put my paper towels in. I put any paper in. I also have a paper shredder, and I put that into my composter too. So once this is full, which obviously it is, I shove this thing full and I'm like, okay, I guess I gotta go out to the composter. So we pick it up and we take it to the composter. Excuse my. And then I also have shredded paper over there that I was using for our little fire pit that we have, but we have a band on fire burning right now because of the drought. Look, the chickens think they're getting a treat. I guess I'm gonna have to dig something out of this composter for them. So, hold please. Here's my composter. Hi girls, you gonna come with me? Huh? My messy garden area. This is my potting bench. I actually cleaned it off just recently. It was just getting so bad, and still is, but I just because it's in here, I don't use it quite as much as I probably should. And then my composters. Now I have a cold composter in the back and a hot composter in the front. And the cold composter, I just put twigs and leaves and all sorts of crazy stuff in there that's not going to compost quite right yet. It takes a couple months, years, just depends on what you have in there. It's mostly brown stuff, so there's no green to help compost it and to get the worms in. You can kind of see in the side. My neighbors are out. You know, down towards the bottom you got a good compost, and then as you go up you see some clippings and shreddings, and there's a bag of chips for the chicken coop, and it's just, there's a tin can in there. Yeah, my kids and husband like to throw things in there that don't belong. So I'm going to put my composter up for a second. Show you my composter. This is just, I clean out the chicken coop, which is the door right here. I scoop it out of there. The cedar chips, not cedar, it's oak, because cedar causes respiratory problems, oak chips. And I scoop them and I put them in here. And I put shredded paper, I put scraps from the yard, I put in weeds, I put in all sorts of good stuff from the kitchen, shredded paper, leaf clippings. I also have a drip system into it because I keep the top on, and it gets hot, especially here in Florida in the summer. There goes the airplane. And oh, airplane. Sorry. And I use this drip system to water the compost bin. You know, you fill it all the way up, and then all of a sudden it's halfway full because it compacts down, and you have to keep stirring it. Now I use a 3-prong type pitchfork to stir it up. You can see in here. Ooh, look at all that. Yummy, yummy. Good for the garden, good for the garden. Look at all that. But I go in here and I really stir it up a lot, but this isn't much. I'm kind of making a hole in the middle right now so that I can put my compost in. I'll cover it with some of this so that the eggs and such don't rot. You know, when we had Halloween, I put pumpkins in here. You'd be amazed. I had my neighbors put their pumpkins in here and such. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my compost in. Let's see if I can do it one-handed. Ew, it's dripping all over me. So that stinks. I got banana peels. I got a mixer and decided to start eating more veggies and fruits. So there's kiwi in there, there's broccoli in there. And cover it up real good so it doesn't stink, so my neighbors don't hate me. And I guess at 5 o'clock at night, 6 o'clock at night, it's not good to do this because the airplanes are all coming in. I cover it up. And in a couple of days I'll come out and redo it. And keep stirring. Put the top on. And we have my composter. Of course, I'll lock the top down and everything. Also, there's little doors, and I got this at a wholesale store, but there's little doors on either side. If you grip it right, you've got compost. It looks like a good amount of compost here. It could be broken up more and more humusy. And let's see here, it needs to be broken up more. It's not quite broken down. A lot of cedar chips and leaves and such don't break down as quickly. And on this side you can see where the water hasn't gotten to it as much. There's some diatomaceous earth from the chicken coop and powder from that in there. And this looks like a piece of lattice, yes. Well, that won't break down well, so we'll put that up into the cold composter. And then the chickens decide, there might be some goodies in there. Let's see, is there any wormies? Come back, get some wormies. Get some wormies. Come here. So we'll pick through this. There's some eggshells in there that don't compost, but they add calcium to your plants. And I've caught a couple of rubworms in there, good for fishing. Hi, are you talking to me? Hi. What? Hi. Are you talking to me? Yeah, she's a pretty girl. Oh, you gonna mix it up for me? I'll tell you. Hey, look at her go. Look at her mixing it up. She's gonna spread it out. If only I could get her in the garden to do that. So, and there's my composter. So I'd suggest getting just a small one. The one in the back, the cold composter, is a rabbit cage that we used to use, and the small black one is something that I bought, and by springtime it should be good to go, so I can put it in the red buckets for my tomatoes. Look at them get in there, and we wonder why I don't have enough compost. Oh, somebody found something. What'd you get? What'd you get? Did you get the buggies? Huh? Get them, Heidi. Get them. Get them, Heidi. Get them. Well, thank you for stopping by, and I hope you get a composter too. It's a really great way to cut down on things in the trash bins, and a way to replenish your plants and add nutrients. And quick one, this is my old garden. I haven't done anything with it since. So sad, look at it. It doesn't get very much sun though, so I just leave it there. The kids come back here and play on it and such, but I'll do something with it again here soon. There's my drip system. It's just a hose goes all the way around. And I have like 4 sprinklers here, and then the drip system to my composter, and then it follows all the way around back. And I did have it dripping into a bowl in the chicken coop, but I didn't want the wire, the chicken wire, to get rusted, or hardware to get rusted, so I took it out. And I just feed them, I give them water myself. And then it goes around back. There's a link. And I did have a drip system. You can kind of see it in here. And then it goes all the way. It will go, I think, 3 football fields long, all the way over to the little A-Bay garden, way over there. So now we'll go to that garden real quick and I'll show you my baby carrots coming up. They're a red dragon and they're from Seeds of Life, and the neighbors are out. Can you tell? A little bit didn't get out today. I'm sorry. Could be in the video. My mess. I'd rather garden than clean, can you tell? Okay, so the last video, it was so bright out, I couldn't show you my carrots. And I have two sets. I have the regular, I think they're called Chanty carrots or Denvers. And then I have these, which are little itty bitty sprouts right now. Right here. There's one. There's a clump of them. I have them all coming up. So these are the red dragon. These are my green beans. Lettuce. And in between the lettuce and cabbage, those right there are carrots. And the chickens got into them, so they're kind of sectioned off. Like, here's carrots. And here's carrots behind the lettuce. And there's cabbage. And then there's, behind the cabbages, collard greens. But because the cabbage got so big so quick, it kind of blocked the sun from the collard greens. So hopefully when the sun changes directions, we'll be okay. And I've got sugar snap peas growing. And you guys have seen my buckets. Oops, I know I'm not supposed to do that. There's my buckets with my drip system in them. You can see my drip hose. And there's a drip way in there somewhere. Where is he? Right there. There's a drip. A drip cup. And there's 10 drip cups going across. And then I have that little sprinkler hooked up to a drip system also that goes outside and also waters the rest of my garden and flowers and such. So thank you for stopping by. Sorry to take so much of your time. I hope everyone's having a great New Year's, and we will see you soon.